thought it was cool. All right, there we go. We should be good to go. I got it. We fixed it. I did it. We did it, Skippy.
You got it?
All right. Is the server starting soon? I'll keep my eye on it. I'll keep my eye on it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll try and do that on the side. It was supposed to be. All right, here we go. So, can everybody hear and see everything okay? Can everybody hear and see everything okay? Cool. All right. So this is podcast hour. Here we go. So I'm just going to kind of slowly cue out the music or just put it kind of quiet in the background. Maybe. I don't know. Let's do let's do no music for the podcast. Now,
music?
Yeah, I'm going to do no music on my side. I'm just going to do me and you, dude. That's what we're going to hear. Skippy's got his own campfire going. That's right, dude. He's got his own little campfire going, man. All right. So
how's your day going, Papa?
It's going great, man. It's going great. Thanks for being here. Good. So this is episode 1 of my Scuffed Streamer Stories podcast because you know what? That's the thing about podcasts is that they don't always work out the way you want to. You know, like I actually stole a podcast notes that I had for another streamer from like a year ago. And then I did all this work and then the guy like never made it there and is like, oh, I forgot. Right?
After putting all that effort.
After that, I didn't even touch it for like a year because I got kind of mad, right? So I took my old notes and I just replaced all the questions with Skippy questions, right? Or well, I replaced it, right? So we're gonna read this off, okay? So here we go. We're gonna start off with the introduction of episode 1 of Streamer Stories. Now, Streamer Stories is a podcast I'm launching. I'm gonna try and do this every single Thursday. We're gonna try and have a new guest every single Thursday. All right, and our first guest is my favorite streamer on the entire platform, and that's Skippy. And I say that, and I mean it. He's my favorite fucking streamer, dude. This guy has pulled himself up from 0 to 100 like that, right? And it's really cool to see things like that go down.
This guy, Papa, is the man. I owe it to Papa, a lot of it.
Sure, but Skip, remember this episode of Streamer Stories is all about you, my friend. All right, over there, fucking Skippy. It's all about you. Now the thing about Skippy, he's a really nice guy. He's a personal friend of mine, and he's so kind. He's going to try and redirect it towards other people. But today, and this podcast, it's going to be around forever. This is going to be immortalized. This is going on YouTube. It'll be there forever. See this. Your daughter will see this. Everyone will see this, right? So that's what this is all about. You. We're immortalizing your stream into all eternity. So,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome to episode 1 of Streamer Stories, a live podcast that highlights the most interesting streamers on Twitch. Today, our guest is RA_SkippyD, a PUBG and variety streamer who is quite possibly the nicest person on the entire platform. Welcome to the show, Skip.
Thank you. Don't everybody clap at once.
Dude, everyone here knows who you are. So I think I need to change I got to change my thing to just chatting. I forgot about that. Just chatting on Twitch. Let's get that moved over. Bam.
Kind of is I'm covered in PUBG, so it kind of is PUBG, and I'm only PUBG. So
yeah,
it could be argued. We're both PUBG. Like
we're like both 99% PUBG for sure.
Yeah. If people look and they see us just chatting, they're like, "They're in the wrong category."
Ooh, man.
First donation on the first Scuffed podcast.
Thank you for the 20, man. Thank you for the 20. This is a kind of a weird podcast because there's notifications.
Bro.
I didn't think about that. Thank you for the $20. R.A. Squirrel.
That's cool. That's the guy. He's the responsible for what I'm smoking right now. This chocolate fondue.
Oh my God. Tell us about it. What are you smoking right now, Skip?
So yeah, it's chocolate fondue. It's a sativa dominant, 23% THC. 15-gram jar here costs $185 Canadian. RA Squirrel bought that for me, ordered it for me 2 days ago.
RA Squirrel
came here just this afternoon. Yeah, tell me about it.
What's his PUBG name? He changed it.
RA Squirrel.
What was it before?
Changed it to RA Squirrel. It was 80s Kid.
That's right.
80s Kid,
okay.
Yeah. He's an awesome dude. Big Ripe Army Skippy supporter.
I'm just gonna throw this out there to the chat. I won't be able to talk to you guys in the chat. I'm reading what you're saying, but I'm just gonna focus all my time on Skip. All right, just want to throw that out there, everybody. All right, Skip, please. Sorry,
I feel special. I feel so special.
You are special, Skip.
You're making me blush.
Have you ever been on a podcast before?
Never.
Never. It's your first one. I'm popping the podcast cherry. Cool.
Well, I have been interrogated before, though.
Oh, dude, everybody has.
No, like seriously, like by detectives. They picked me up on suspicion of murder.
I would rather be interrogated for murder, and instead of being interrogated by an angry mother. But that's just me.
Dude, it was a case of mistaken identity. I couldn't believe it, dude. They had me shitting bricks.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, dude. They came to my doorstep.
When was this?
Like, you could come. It was like, oh man, how did it be? 12 years ago. It was another teenager that had done it. They came because I fit the description, and they came pick me up right in my house. Said, you're either going to come quietly or we're going to just take you by force. What did I do? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? And then 3 hours later, questioning at the police station.
Test.
They finally let me go. Unbelievable. Yeah. It was a girl in the neighborhood. I knew her.
I'm going to raise your volume up just a little bit. Can you
Crazy.
There we go. A little higher. There we go. Cool. I want to try and get her.
The body armor's for.
Test. There we go. Cool. We got him way up. He's way quiet, right, guys? Does it sound more balanced? That's one thing I want to ask you guys.
Testing. Skibbity test. 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
How can you guys hear him? Okay. I'm trying to get our volume levels the same.
Blockstopper says, "Yep, it's good."
It's a lot better now. Good. Okay. So, first question for you, man. How long have you been streaming, and how did your channel get started? Tell us about the story of the beginning of your Twitch channel. Tell us.
I have been streaming for around almost 7.5 months, almost 8 months. My channel got started because of me playing with random, believe it or not, solo squatting.
Okay.
Solo squatting and then I would invite them back to Discord because my comms are always messed up for some reason. I don't know if everybody else has the problem with PUBG like I do, but my comms are always messed. So I said, just come back to the Discord, and eventually 300 people later in the Discord, they're like, hey man, why don't you, you're a pretty cool guy. Why don't you start streaming? I think people would dig you. So really?
What'd you have a Discord for? Man. What was your Discord for before you started streaming?
Honestly, I was against Discord. I hated Discord. And then this guy, Brian Mick, he's actually a Marine, believe it or not. Coincidentally enough, he was a Marine. And he told me to use Discord, and I was so adamant about it. And then finally I started using it. I figured out how to use it, and I used it to my advantage. I started going to other people's Discords, getting to know them, and I would grind it out just to meet 1 or 2 people at a time until eventually the cycle of meeting 1 or 2 people at a time, then meeting their friends and different friends and friends.
Did you like start a clan?
Yeah, well, no, I didn't. We started that.
What's the Ripe Army?
I forget. The Ripe Army was, I was looking at a tomato on my desk. And I was thinking of what to name. Like, I don't know, because everybody else has those gamer tags or whatever for their name, like 4am _ and then their name or their. I was like, well, we can be cool. We all suck at PUBG. Let's all suck together, but we're gonna make it an esports sucking team together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna do our own cool little thing. I said, screw all that. Those guys want to be their pros. We're gonna be the unpros, and we're gonna hang out and we're gonna have fun, and we're just gonna chill. And there's gonna be like, you know, anybody can come. Anybody can come. And now it's evolved into something. Now we have to regulate on a personality level and a contribution factor in the community.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So Ripe Army is, because I always saw it, you know, RA, right? It looks like a clan tag, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a clan tag. That's the whole thing. And I figured clan tags are kind of catchy to people when they see them in a game. If you see a whole game of clan tags, you're like, oh shit, man, those guys gotta be pros. So I'm like, why don't you just get wiped by me, my wife, and my PapaStanimus. No, but we're you know, it's just more of a fun factor. It's just like, I don't know. It's more of a belonging to show that you're part of a good community of people. People, when they see that, they know they're 420 friendly right off the bat.
Right on. Well, Skippy, you are definitely 420 friendly. That's an affirmative, according to you know, in Squirrel's words. I got another question for you.
Of course, shoot.
Can you explain to everybody watching and everyone that will watch this what a typical Skippy D live stream is like.
How it starts, like a day in the life?
Day in the life of Skippy D live streaming.
All right. TOS. Okay, I wake up with a beautiful naked woman next to me. So I have to immediately run to the bathroom and take a leak.
Wait, is that naked woman part of the stream?
I
mean, let's keep going. Let's start from here. I like it. Let's just start from the very beginning. Let's go way back. I'm down, dude.
Way back?
Let's start with
a day in the life. This is I wake up.
Essentially, yeah. You know what? Let's do a day in the life, and then tell us about the stream, the whole cast.
Well, it gets to the stream real quick. I just go
for it.
Come back, give her a hug, and then I go start streaming, and then usually sit down, turn it on, have a bong rip, start coughing, and she brings in a tea. She hears me hacking my brains out, brings in a tea, and then we get going. And then I wait for your stream to come on intently. I'm looking at the times, and I'm looking at the times. There was a time that I didn't even know, honestly, how to use Twitch enough to pull up your stream until you came live. Can you believe I didn't even know how to do that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, dude.
I can.
I was so uneducated to not know how to do anything on this system.
I started that way too. I started exactly the same way.
Yeah, man. You have to teach it to yourself. Anybody watching and they go up and they try and look for quick ways to do things, there isn't really a quick way other than going out there and grind.
Yeah. That's what I like about you, Skip. You started like not knowing a goddamn thing about what's going on here, but you're quickly picking everything up. And that's one thing that I'm drawn to with you is that, like I said before, all you have to do is point Skippy in the right direction and he will go figure it out. You don't have to hold his hand. He'll just go figure it out. And if he does need help, he'll ask. But he's going to go as far as he possibly can before he really needs to ask for help. He's just going to see if he can do it. And usually he can do it without, and if there's things that he can't, he makes sure that those things get done. If it's out of his own capabilities, he'll find someone who can. And that's what I like about you, Skip. You get shit fucking handled, and that's why I'm drawn to you. That's why you're my favorite streamer. I saw you. I remember watching your first cast, and your audio was so bad, and that wasn't even that long ago, dude. You just progressed so fast. Like you're just so fast. Everything's getting better and better as you go. And I saw you at like 100 viewers earlier today, which was fucking awesome. So,
yeah, that is amazing.
And taking action made that happen.
Well, I hope it continues to grow like that, man. We have a great community. Your community and my community. That's an amazing thing. I don't know if you remember Warlord 87.
I do know. Yeah.
He came to me. He was just in the channel, I think yesterday too, or earlier today too. He came to me like months ago. He's like, "You ever heard of this PapaStanimus, man?" And he's like, he went over, he checked you out fully. And then he told me, he's like, "Skip, you got to check this guy out." I was like, "You guys are going to hit it off." He said it from day one, months upon months. Upon the first time he saw you, he said, he was addicted to you right off the bat. And he's like, "I don't know who to play, Skippy or PapaStanimus." I was like, and I was like, man, go figure. It's like you said, I thought
the community's brought us.
And I'm like,
the
community's forced us together. Like, you guys have to be together.
Yeah.
You have to be. I've never had a community do that before.
Me either.
We have created an unbelievable, precedence here in Twitch.
All right, hold on. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to pat yourself on the back. All right, just give yourself a nice pat on the back. Let's move on to the next question.
All right.
Tell us about your stream setup.
Stream setup.
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes it's what do we got? We got the 2080 RTX.
Ooh, where'd you get that from?
This kind gentleman named Hamdan. Yeah. He's an amazing individual. Then I have just an 8 gig 16 gig RAM, ROG Wi-Fi Maximus H Hero motherboard, and an SSD, one of those Samsung Evos 250.
Right,
nothing much. And the only thing I have on it is
and PUBG, you're rocking what, a blacked out Yeti on an arm?
A blacked out
you use? Logitech?
What is it? Logitech
920
320 or whatever. 920.
Right on.
320. Yeah. It's a basic gig. I'm still trying to learn. I need to figure out. I got the green screen sitting right there. kind of don't know what to do with it. Like you said, I'm when I figure out a place for it, it's ready to go.
I like your set behind you. Your set gives you character.
I do too. And everybody does. Everybody does.
You got the Canadian
Everybody
flag.
does. It's homegrown.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good set.
I don't want to get rid of that.
I like the that's actually a marine camo that you have on that Kevlar right there.
Is it?
Yeah, that Kevlar to your right. That's a marine helmet. That was the first thing I saw as a marine. That's what I wore in Iraq.
Really?
Basically, I mean, that's probably not a real one, but
no,
it looked just like it. You know, is that
yours is metal, right?
No, they're not metal. They're Kevlar.
Oh, okay, so maybe this isn't heavy as hell, but it's like a hard plastic.
Well, yeah, they're not that heavy in real life. That's like a hard plastic. I could tell from the inside that's not real, but on the outside, like it looks kind of like it. That was the first thing I saw when I tuned in.
That's cool.
Next question.
Yeah, it's more for the show. Yeah,
it looks
definitely. Great. Let's get it. Thanks,
as a marine, as the first thing I saw, I was like, "Ooh, fucking marine helmet." Let's see
Go Marines, man.
Where do you plan on taking your show in the future? Like, what are your goals with the channel? What's next?
My goals?
Yeah.
Goals? My goals to become, I don't know, to sustain my family is my ultimate goal. My goals are all about my family. That's it. That's the end goal. And sustaining a living for them. That's as long as I can keep doing it. Partner doesn't really matter to me. If I can do it without being a partner, that's, you know what I mean?
But, yeah, the partner part. If I can, partner part's just it's just a check mark, and you get control of the ads. You know, it's really all it is.
Exactly.
You could still be a streamer without it. I like your answer. That's a really cool answer. It went straight to family. That's another thing that I think everyone really likes about your stream is that it's always so naturally wholesome. You know, you tune into Skippy's stream and you leave with a smile on your face every time.
I hope so.
Exactly, dude.
Sometimes you leave with a cry. Honestly, I have my ups and downs, and I shouldn't let my downs on stream. But sometimes I put my heart out on stream and I shouldn't. But that's just me. It's always going to be that way.
You just got to feel it out, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. What do you love most about streaming?
The community. Every new people that like people that are just there that can be there at the touch of whenever you want to go hang out with somebody, they're there. You know what I mean? So maybe I don't want to hang out with anybody today. But then you come on and then you meet people like you meet people like Hamda, and you meet people like there's so many people like that have just like come and gone and that are still here and like that have moved me. Like now I'm addicted to it. I'm sorry, I can't leave because of the people. Yeah,
you get pulled in, dude. They announced TwitchCon in San Diego. It's gonna be in San Diego this year.
Ooh. We'll have to try.
As a streamer, like imagine like a whole year of streaming all in like 2 days, like all the amount of people that you meet, you know? Like really? It's crazy fun.
I know.
It's Twitch, but in real life. It's everything Twitch is, but everyone's in person at the bars or you just hanging out and stuff, you know? And California's you know.
That would be a dream, Papa. That would be a dream. That would be a dream.
It's in September. I don't know if you can make that happen.
Yeah, I will try my best. I have certain legal issues that
I know
cross the border.
What do you hate most about streaming?
What I hate most? The trolls.
Trolls?
I
love and hate them at the same time.
the ones that like I've noticed lately since I've taken things are posting, they could be virus links in my chat. You get that at all?
Oh yeah, I have that shit auto blocked.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that as well because I don't mind certain people posting links, but I'm getting some weird links posted.
Hit me up later. But, easy fix. I will help you do that.
Yeah, man.
There's links. Yeah.
Other than that, there's not much that I hate about streaming, man. No, well, okay, actually, yeah, not having enough food to keep going.
Yeah,
like,
hey, that's a good one. I like that answer. I haven't heard that one yet. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Not having enough food. It's so true, dude. It's so true. Like I haven't eaten a single thing today.
Time flies by while you're streaming. My wife didn't even realize. She's like, "Oh man," she felt so bad. She's like, "I'm gonna go cook you something." I'm like, "Oh, babe, you're so sweet." She treats me so well. She's like, she didn't even realize like we've been streaming for hours already, and all we had was like a little bite of a sandwich. Oh, I'm gonna get you something, sweetheart. She treats me so well, man. She's the best.
You're spoiled.
I know. I'm so spoiled. My daughters are the cutest thing ever to touch theirs. Alcohol, not alcohol.
All right, here's another one. This is kind of an on the spot. All right.
Mm.
What's your favorite moment you've experienced on Twitch? Like, what's the best moment ever that you've had so far that you could recall right now?
The best moment that I could ever recall was probably the first week that I started streaming. My stream was extremely choppy. Like, dude, I was streaming on a 970 GTX or GT or whatever, garbage. It was, and this guy Adrian came in out of nowhere, donated me, what is it, 170,000 or 150,000 bits, 150,000 bits, $1,500, just like that. And that was the first week of streaming.
Jesus.
And then right when he did that, Hamdan dropped me $100 US, and Hamdan's best friend dropped me $100 US, and that was the first day I met him.
Damn.
And he said, "Get your stream going, dude. Maybe I'll come back in a few months' time, and maybe I'll double that." I was like, "What?" It's like, oh my god. So anyway, I was like, I did my best to get the stream going, and he just came in. He said he's like mature. He's like, mature is like the same as, that's why I see mature. I was like, you sure you're not the same guy? You know what I mean? Like, I swear to God, like it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. I was crying on stream, dude. I was bawling my eyes out. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It was unbelievable, man. Like, not in my life would ever that anything ever like that ever again. So like, it was nuts. Oh yeah, it's like, what about the glasses? Are you gonna ask about the glasses? These glasses.
Yeah, those are cool looking as fuck, dude. Wow. I haven't seen you without glasses in a long time. I've gotten used to them.
Chromas. Sorry, they're called chromas. They're around $400 to $500 Canadian to buy. They're for people who have color deficiencies, because I can't see certain colors. So my community created a GoFundMe page. In 4 hours, they raised the money and bought it and sent it to me. So thank you to my community. Resi Stoner, the one who put it together, and everybody else who donated.
So there you go. I think the glasses, because they've got this red tint to them, like, I've gotten used to seeing you with those on. And like, you just took them off, and I'm not used to that anymore.
No?
Yeah, they suit you. Then they
what
look
about
dope.
This?
Oh my god, dude. Now you look like you're about to go work in the fucking mines.
There's a reason why I shave my head, though, because it gets, I used to wear hard hats all the time. My head gets itchy if I get too much hair.
Yeah.
And it's like, just so annoying. So I just shave it all the time.
Hey, it looks good. But I really like the glasses, dude. You look like fucking Cyclops, man.
My wife loves them. She loves the nerdy look. Eh? She's all about the...
I mean, well, you are a nerd.
Nah, I'm not a nerd. I'm a total nerd now. Oh yeah, I always have been. I played Warcraft, Frozen Throne for like 10 years. Warcraft 3. Jeez. Dota.
So you've been on Twitch for how long now?
Almost, I think 7 months. I can tell you exactly how many days on TV.
About 7 months. Okay. So in your 7 months experiencing this, you have about 7 months experiencing this, and you've come a long way in that 7 months. Like, you've grown super fast. You pretty much started with customs, right? For the most part.
All with customs. And let me tell you, that's a freaking grind. And people, I told everybody when I started out, I said, I'm going to do this and it's going to succeed. Watch. And they saw me now and they're like, I should have listened to you, Skippy.
Oh, yeah, other people that could have been doing it?
Yeah. Yeah. They said I should have listened to you, Skippy. And I said, man, everybody tries to start their own customs now and they don't understand. You can go ahead. It's just people don't join them, man. If people are having a hard time joining them, if I'm having a hard time finding people, and Papa is, it's a very unlikely chance that somebody new is going to have a time finding them. You know?
Yeah.
It's the grind. The grind is real. You have to be there, and you just have
every day.
Like, I can countless hours. I sat there with just a lobby open, and it would delete itself, and I'd have to open another one because nobody joined.
Been there, dude.
Oh my buddy, hours and hours. I wish we had marbles when that started. Where was marbles when that shit was going on? I would have been having a great time. You know what I mean? Marbles.
Yeah.
Was
I wish I would have. I wish
I
I would have did marbles sooner. Seriously.
Oh, marbles is great. Everybody should use marbles, man.
Yeah.
Marbles is great.
It's built for streamers, you know. So
it is. That's what it is. It's built. You should see Domi. See that Domi at 50 to 100 marbles in her games.
Jesus.
God. Yeah, man.
So where do you see this industry going forward? With all the experience that you've had so far, where do you see Twitch going in the future? What are your thoughts on that?
I think Twitch can go anywhere, man. Twitch is going to be huge because it's so versatile, and as they improve things, well, see, it's getting better and better. They're constantly improving smaller stuff. Everybody wants to make money. Amazon owns Twitch. You know Bezos is out to make money. You know he's going to make it the best thing out there. That's the way I see it. Twitch is just going to evolve into bigger and better things. Like it's going to be TV shows. Who knows? Maybe PapaStanimus podcast is going to be a thing of the future. Every day we're going to get 10,000 people watching. Time you're interviewing Shroud.
Maybe, I don't know.
No.
I just want to
aim high.
I want to find people. I want to find people like Skippy. That's what I'm looking for.
There you
the
go.
people
Start
that need
small.
to be. Shroud is on all kinds of shit, you know. But Skippy, this is your first podcast, and that's what I'm all about.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm looking for with this particular podcast. We want to find interesting people that people should know about.
Okay, I got you. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to focus on, I don't know.
All right, I got you.
All right, so, what do you think would make Twitch a better platform? You have any ideas for the platform on moving it forward?
No, I don't know. I guess they're doing pretty good in developing into different games. I've seen chess games on there, people playing chess. You can pretty much do anything with Twitch. You can put on a GoPro and go, horseback riding, have your own horseback riding show. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to stick to video games myself until something better than PUBG comes out. Pretty much stuck with this. Far Cry Mature did mention to me coming out a new Far Cry, or it is out. That's probably something I would look forward.
Oh, the new
realism scale.
New DLC thing?
Yeah. Is it a new DLC? Is that what it is?
I think there's a DLC coming out based off of the latest Far Cry. They always make like a crazy game out of the stuff they have, and they release it as like a DLC, or sometimes a separate game. Sometimes it's a separate game, like Blood Dragon. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, check that out. I haven't played Far Cry myself, but it is a really big game, and I hear it looks really fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting to the end of my questions I already wrote down here. I'm gonna ask last of these, and we'll just kind of see where we go. What advice do you have for anyone thinking about getting into streaming, or specifically, what advice do you have for anyone thinking about getting into customs? We kind of touched on that a little bit.
Customs? Ooh.
Yeah, and just streaming in general too.
Streaming definitely. Oh, that's a hard one. You got to get out there. You got to build a community. Oh, speak of the devil, there's Hamdan.
What's up, baby?
You got to get out there and build a community, a friendship level. It's easy to go when you have a Discord of about 3. I'd say build your Discord first. That's essentially your closest community that anybody could pop in, anybody can get in contact, drive people to your Discord. So, and essentially you can do things like Battlefy, what I did. So Battlefy Sunday tournaments, cash tournaments. I know it's hard if people don't have cash, so maybe try to find sponsors if you can. If you can't, try and do a giveaway of something if you sorts, and then put it up and try and get a tournament together, and then require everybody to use your Discord. That's another way, because so say you get 50 people filling in your tournament, then you got 50 new members of your Discord. And every week you do that every week. That's 50 more, 50 more, 50 more, 50 more. Eventually you got hundreds of people in your Discord. So and then you can advertise in your Discord.
What you're saying is
Discord is the way to start.
Connect your Discord to your Twitch and start finding ways like running tournaments or whatever it takes to funnel people into your stream, funnel them into your Discord, and then you start kind of getting people connected together, making friends and
organize. Organize things for the community. Don't just join things. Organize.
Right on. Cool.
Be an organizer, not a joiner. promote yourself as much as you can on every platform. Like I'm Twitter, Facebook, whatever you can. You know, you can always promote in my self-promotion channels. Most channels have them. If you go and you're nice and you meet everybody in every Discord, there's so many Discords out of there. Even like the PUBG Discord alone, they've got 140,000 people in there. So
jump in Discords and start getting involved in the Discords. That's
it. That's it. Discord's a huge thing, man. Discord's huge. Look, we're on a video call right now through Discord.
Yeah, we are. Discord. Yeah, you could become a Discord partner.
Yeah,
I heard that the Discord partner party at last TwitchCon was lit as fuck, and the Twitch partner party was so full of all the Twitch partners trying to be in there and see who's who. Like none of the big streamers were there; they're all gone. It was all everyone else, like all the other.
Oh,
partners.
Cool! That's cool, man. That is cool. That'd be some Discord partner. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, you could be a Discord partner.
How do you get a Discord partner?
I don't remember what the requirements are, but you get like way better Discord quality for your calls.
Oh, okay.
And so
you like kind of like Twitch. You said everything's got a partner. You told me that everything's got a partner program.
Everything's got a partner program. Yeah, everyone's trying to whatever, and some of them are predatory. Some of them aren't. You know, at first I think the way Discord kind of started, I didn't really like the way it started, but what they did with it was good in the long run, and it helps out streamers. You can benefit from them big time. So now I get it, but the way it kind of started out, I was like, why do they need partners? It's a voice program, but it's because they have big plans.
It sounds strange.
Yeah, but it's legit, and they had a legit partner party. You know, for like I heard that one was awesome, and everyone was hanging out.
Nice.
Everyone went to after parties afterwards. All right, so my last question I usually ask is, what are your favorite streamers? All right,
my favorite streamers.
Yeah, your favorite streamers. Yeah, like if there's some streamers you want to talk. I mean, yeah, you know, just say whatever you want to say. Yeah, I don't want to control your questions. Your answers.
Well, you are number one on my list.
Well,
you're the one I watch the most. You're the one I watch the most. You can tell by how much gill I have. It's going out the window. But between you, Verk Viking, Noel, Hamdan the pilot, when he gets his stream together, he's usually doing pretty well. But other than that, I don't know if anybody knows Noel. Yeah, I find those are really I don't watch too many people other than you, Papa.
Right on. Okay.
To be honest, you and Verk Viking and Gun Guy Grant.
Verk Viking and Gun Guy Grant. Right on. You know, just kind of like to throw some other streamer names out there for people to go check out.
Yeah, man. Verk Viking was like number 2 next to Ashik, and he plays with Ashik.
Oh, no shit.
He's a legend at the game. Yeah. So he's an awesome dude, too. Very cool, down-to-earth person. You'd love him.
What are some things, some events that you have coming up that you would like everyone to know about?
Every Sunday I do duo tournament. I'm going to try and I tried to switch it up, and I tried to do a squad tournament.
Not enough people.
Didn't work. So I doubled back to a quick solo because I knew I could recoup quick on a whim. It's easier to get solo people to join. Just like tips for when you're hosting a tournament. If you ever have a setback, if you're going to host a tournament, host solos, okay? Because it's always easier for anybody solo to sign up than it is to get a team together. So I doubled back, did that. Now we're back to duos. Why mess a good thing? Working. You know what I mean? Just keep it. If it works, everybody looks forward to my duos. It's first person. It's 3 rounds on Sandhawk. Cash prize. First place team. But we just come out and have a good time, man. Good players, good content.
Right on. So how can people get involved in that?
Oh, just check me out on Battlefy. Come to my channel. Type the word duo in my chat. That'll bring it up any week. Or ask PapaStanimus.
Yeah, I know where to send you guys if you want to know. So it's RA_SkippyD. That's where you find his Twitch channel.
Yes,
dude. Skippy, thank you for being my guest for episode 1 of Streamer Stories. This was it turned out great. I know it was kind of scuffed at the beginning because it was last minute. I really appreciate it. I knew that if I asked you, because my previous guest kind of couldn't make it, I knew if I asked you, you would just be like, yes, whatever you need, my friend. And
anytime, anything.
And I appreciate that, dude. You're a good friend. Guys, Skippy is a really good fucking streamer. I stand by that. I've seen him grow so much since day 1 that I tuned in to now. Completely different stream, completely different level of skill with handling a community in a stream and being in front of that mic and camera. This guy is really good at it. He's if you tune into Skippy D's stream and you need, you know, if you're having a bad day, just tune into Skippy and he'll fix that immediately. Yeah, no problem.
Can't try to forget the truth.